What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are here at VVW headquarters and we have our trailer with us, and to give you a little update of what we've been doing with Genesis Detailing is, well, expanding wise, is we still have our mobile detail trailer and we'll still be doing fully mobile. But if you had noticed in our previous videos that I've been working here at the shop a lot, so in order for me to do paint correcting, ceramic coating, I have to be in an indoor climated area that is dust free. So having a shop is necessary for what I do, but I'm still going to be doing mobile services to keep my maintenance washes and all the quick details going. So I'm not going to decline any more business, so we're going to keep expanding. And me and Steve sat down and we spoke. So the store next door, or the shop next door, became vacant and no one's been leasing it, so they offered us a little chance to move over next door. And the shop next door is bigger, so it gives us more space to work in. The both of us can both have our space and we'd both be happy. And so back and forth for a couple months now, we've been talking to the landlord, trying to get a lease agreement settled. And the moral of the story, at the end of it, we finally agreed to stay in this shop that we've been working in, but knock down the wall. And to knock down that wall, it takes up all the space up to that pillar right there. So we have a lot of new things coming our way. We got the shop opening up December is what we finally agreed on at the end of the day. So to give you a little overview of what the shop looks like right now, if you walk in, well, this door right here folds up, so that's changing up to a roll-up door similar to that one that will fit all these lifted trucks that we work on, any sort of car, boat that you have, anything. So if you walk in, we have this flooring that's going to get new sanded and polished. Like I said, this entire wall will be gone here soon. Here's also the bike that we're going to be working on. We're doing a full ceramic coating on this thing, as well as a paint correction, coating all the chrome, engine components, and the windshield up front. Got a little bit of it taken apart. We got Jimmy over here. So what are you working on? What are you working on over here?
Something from Moxie.
So Jimmy's the head designer for VVW. If you guys need anything, contact Jimmy. He'll design you anything you want, any sort of size, scale. Here's his little print room where all the magic happens, all the material, printers, plotters, whatever you need. They just printed out a 4x8 banner for me that turned out absolutely amazing. I'll put a picture right here if you guys want to see it. We got all your vinyl color options. These are the ones they have in stock. If you guys want anything more, you can obviously order it and get you going. So big things are to come with the new shop. We're going to be able to post a lot more content. We're going to be hosting a lot of car shows. Has a beautiful parking lot. These are all the workers here at VVW, so all these cars can be moved. And we'll have a full-blown car show, giving out a lot of prizes. Stick around. We'll be hosting a big grand opening as well. So stay tuned. Like I said, a lot of content. But to get started on this video, let's go show you guys the bike real quick. We got the Harley Davidson here. I don't know much about bikes, so I couldn't tell you much about it, but it looks insane. It looks like this is all diamond cut. I know it's not cheap to do, but it's got a lot of small details on it. All this chrome. We're about to hand polish it, get it to a nice clean finish, then coat it as well. And if you look at the paint right here, there is some swirls and scratches going through it. Not too bad, light marring. So I won't have to do too much cutting to remove all the blemishes, but it'll take some time. Very meticulous, a lot of small, tight work. And for the leather, we're not going to coat it. We're just going to use a nice Adams leather conditioner, prevent it from cracking, give it a nice shine. We remove that rack back there so we can polish all this out nice and even without having to do anything hand polishing wise. Alright, so we got the light all set up here, and to give you a better view, I know I showed you guys before, but look at this. This light shows it a lot better. There's some swirls and scratches, not too bad. The fiberglass right here, we want to figure out what we can do for that. Chrome, pitted, we'll fix that up as well before we coat it. We're taping everything that needs to be taped, and I'm just going over all the areas that I think need to be either removed so I can polish out properly without having to miss any spots. We taped off this so no polish residue gets inside of the speakers. Then we're going to remove the windscreen actually, and it looks like if I just remove these 4 screws, I'll be able to pop this thing off, make it super easy. Then I can polish this entire front end without having to miss the inner part of the windshield. Just grab our screwdrivers, unscrew it, and keep going from there. Bags removed. We got the fenders that were up front. We got this little rack that was in the back removed. So now we can polish this entire surface without having to hand polish anything. Get the best results. Then we taped out the speakers. This little leather to paint meeting all in between the seats. When I'm polishing this, I don't burn up the leather, as well as the back right here completely taped off. Then moving up front, now you guys can see removing that windscreen is going to make it a lot better. We're not cutting any corners here, just doing it proper, getting all the results that we need to get. Alright, so with every single correction, we always have to do a test spot. We put a piece of tape here, grabbed a combo that I thought would work pretty well, and if you look closely right here, you'll see the before and the after. And it came out very, very well. So the goal of the test spot is to try to use the least aggressive method first before we have to cut too much, and so we use our foam cutting / polishing pad, the orange ones, and classic cut. So something that's not too aggressive, will not cut too much without having to, and it got very good results. And people always ask me, like, what's my go-to combo for paint correcting, and people don't understand, like, every single car or paint is different. If I do this spot right here with that combo, then move on to this spot, I might get different results, so I might have to switch it up a little bit. I might be cutting too much, so I have to switch back to like a polished rather than a compound. And that's the whole thing about paint correcting. What makes it so difficult is being able to know and understand what you're doing wrong and what you're doing well. So Alright, so as we're making our way around the Harley, we finished up the entire front end. We did our level 2 enhancement detail, which consists of a single stage paint correction. Meaning, we're trying to remove as many spools as possible without having to do a two-step. By doing this, you're getting about 90% of the results, especially on this thing because it is plastic. Remember, it's not steel, so it heats up quicker and you get a faster result. With a level 2, which is our most popular, so what we're doing is a level 2 with an added ceramic coating. And we're going to be using G-Technique Crystal Serum Light on all the paint. And for the chrome, after we hand polish it to get the nice finish back again, we're going to be topping off with G-Technique Wheel Armor. And the reason why we're using Wheel Armor is because it works well on polished chrome and it resists heat up to 500 degrees. And I know that the engine components might get hotter than 500, but after doing some research, a lot of people have been using on that and it works very, very well. So that's going to be our go-to for this. And when paint correcting is sort of like bike like this, you're going to have to understand that you cannot get every single crack and crevice with a machine. So you're gonna have to hand polish things such as the inner tank right here. Like, you can't get the machine in there or around these bezels unless you want to fill all that stuff up with compound. But sometimes you gotta work by hand still. Like, the old school method still does work and it takes a lot longer, but it's that extra 9 yards that you're gonna go besides skipping it. We finally got the entire front end finished besides the chrome, of course. Tonight we're just working on the paint, getting ready for the coating tomorrow. Then we'll lay down the coating on the chromes. We got all of the front between the bezels, tank right here, gas tank, and let me show you a little after right there. I mean, look at that paint. It is sparkling now. It is completely finished up front. Working on this rear, the boot right here. I don't know what you even call that thing. It's not the bag storage, the bags are over there. But we're gonna finish up the back end from here down, and tonight will be done. And tomorrow, first thing in the morning, we'll be working on the tanks or the bags and the fenders. Then, like I said, get it ready for coating. I'm thinking about making this a 2-part video as well because it's 9 o'clock and no one is here, obviously. It's just me and the bike. So my whole goal with the channel is to be posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I want to be able to post more, and by doing Tuesday and Thursday, it'll give me time to record during the week as well as over the weekend, which I can record multiple videos at once. Stay tuned. Tuesdays and Thursday. Part 1 will be released on Thursday. Stay tuned for part 2 where you see the finishing results, which I'll probably record tomorrow or Thursday as well. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys tonight. If you guys did like this video, give me a nice thumbs up, press subscribe, stick around for more detailing clips as you guys will see more of this bike and how I apply the coating parts. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys want to see and do you guys enjoy like seeing. I want to be able to do more motorcycle work as well as car work, obviously. But leave your comments down below. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the support. See you guys next time. Peace out.